Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to my Gran Turismo 4 review series, where I'll be casually breaking down the cars featured in the game. Today, we're diving into the ferocious 2002 Ford Focus RS, a hot hatch that stormed onto the scene in Europe and quickly earned its stripes. Launched in 2002, this isn't your average Focus. It's a rally-inspired beast that never officially made it to the US, leaving American fans drooling from afar. If you guys like to know more about the historical Ford Focus RS 2002 along with the SD170, check this website out. I'll leave the link in the description. Now, we head back to my very casual review. Launched in 2002, this isn't your average Focus. It's a rally-inspired beast that never officially made it to the US, leaving American fans drooling from afar. At just over 13 feet long, it's compact but aggressive, with a wide stance, flared arches, and a mean front bumper that screams performance. Now, let's get under the hood and into the nitty-gritty of the 2002 Ford Focus RS as it's represented in Gran Turismo 4. This is where the engineering shines. The core is that 2.0-liter Duratec RS Inline 4, a double-head overcam setup with 16 valves, boosted by a Garrett A Research turbocharger running around 14.5 psi of boost. That's made it to an intercooler to keep intake temperatures down, helping it deliver that 212 horsepower at 5500 RPM and 229 pound-feet at 3500 RPM. The power flows through a reinforced 5-speed manual transmission built to handle the torque, and hits the road via a quave torque by a limited slip differential, which dynamically shifts power between the front wheels for grip optimization. The suspension's a highlight. Up front, you get a MacPherson struts with revised geometry, stiffer springs, and sex damper, while the rear rocks a multi-link control blade setup tuned for sharper handling, anti-roll bars front, and rear cut body roll, and the whole package sits 15mm lower than the standard Focus. Braking comes from beefy 324mm ventilated disc up front with 4-piston Bembo calipers and 280mm solid disc in the rear, giving it serious stopping power. Weighing in at around 1280 kilograms with a near 60-40 front-rear weight split, it's balanced for a hot hatch. In Gran Turismo 4, these specs translate to a car that's twitchy but precise. Oversteers on tap if you push it, but the LSD and chassis tuning let you carve corners like a scalpel when you nail the line. Alright, now, let's switch gears for this Gran Turismo 4 review. Today's comparison is a bit different from the previous videos. Instead of pitting the Ford Focus RS against its version of standard and race performance, we're keeping it unique just like the car's persona. Since Gran Turismo 4 features two Ford Focus hot hatches, I'll be testing both the 2002 Ford Focus RS and the Ford Focus SD170 in this video. These two bring distinct flavors to the table, the RS with its turbocharged rally-bred aggression, and the SD170 with its naturally aspirated high-revving finesse. So buckle up as we break down what makes each of these Focus variants tick and how they stack up on the virtual tarmac. Here we go with the 2002 Ford Focus RS running all stock components tearing around the beginner's course. You can hear that turbocharged 2.0-liter engine growling as it spools up. No CVT whining here, just the crisp shifts of that 5-speed manual. As a performance-focused hot hatch, it's no surprise this thing feels planted and eager, with the quave LSD clawing the front wheels into every turn. The acceleration is sharp off the line, hitting its strides quickly thanks to that 229 pound-feet of torque, and the stiff suspension keeps it flat through corners. With all that grunt and grip, the stock Focus RS clocks in at a solid 28.373 seconds. Now let's roll out the Ford Focus SD170 with its all-stock component setup. Right off the bat, you hear that 2.0-liter naturally aspirated engine singing a higher pitch tune compared to the turbo growl of the Focus RS. the acceleration's noticeably tamer, taking a bit longer to build up speed out of corners. Handling still sharp with its built-in sport-tuned suspension, though it's not quite as glued down as the RS with its stiffer setup and LSD. There's a touch more body roll, but it's manageable. And with that, the ST170 crosses the line at 30.155 seconds. A solid effort for a lighter, less aggressive hot hatch, but those 1.777 seconds behind the RS highlight the gap in raw power and grip. So that's the 2002 Ford Focus RS in Gran Turismo 4. A European hot hatch icon that proves power and attitude can come in a compact package. Its turbocharged 2.0-liter engine kicking out 212 horsepower isn't chasing fuel economy. We're thinking about 20 to 25 miles per gallon here. But it's built to dominate virtual tracks with raw, rally bred aggression. The looks of it peak early 2000s tuner culture, with wide arches, snarling bumper, and that bold racing blue paint screams performance, a rolling tribute to Ford's WRC legacy. And the technology of this car is very serious as well. With Quave LSD, Brembo brakes, and a slapped suspension, it turns this hatch into a corner carving weapon that grips like it's on rails. Sure, it's not subtle or practical like some, but that's not the vibe. In Gran Turismo 4, it's the bruiser you can't ignore. Loud, fast, and brimming with soul.